Hello everyone. Today we delve into the fascinating world of qualitative research, specifically its 4 philosophical assumptions. Qualitative research is a method of inquiry that explores phenomena in their natural settings, providing in-depth and rich descriptions. It's essential because it gives us insights that quantitative data can't. We'll be exploring the ontological, epistemological, axiological, and methodological assumptions, each a cornerstone in the foundation of this research approach. So buckle up as we unravel these 4 fundamental pillars of qualitative research. First off, we have the ontological assumption. Now what does this mean? Simply put, ontology is concerned with the nature of reality. It's all about what is, the essence of the world and existence as we perceive it. In qualitative research, the ontological assumption is the belief that reality is subjective and multiple, rather than objective and singular. This is because qualitative researchers support the idea that people construct their own realities based on their experiences and perceptions. Let's take an example to illustrate the point. Consider a painting. To one observer, the painting might represent melancholy and sorrow. Yet, to another observer, the same painting might symbolize hope and resilience. Neither of these interpretations is incorrect, rather they're different realities constructed by different individuals. This is the crux of the ontological assumption in qualitative research. It respects the multiplicity of realities and the subjectivity of human experiences. In essence, the ontological assumption asks the question, what is the nature of the reality being studied? Next up is the epistemological assumption. Now what's this all about? Well, it's essentially concerned with the nature of knowledge. It asks the big questions like what constitutes as knowledge, and how do we come to know what we know? The epistemological assumption also delves into the relationship between the researcher and the research. It prompts us to think about how our own perceptions and experiences can shape our understanding of the world around us. For instance, let's say you're studying the impact of social media on society. Your own use of social media, your perceptions and experiences will inevitably influence your research and findings. In other words, the epistemological assumption recognizes that the researcher and the research are not separate entities but are intricately linked. And it's this relationship that helps shape our knowledge and understanding. Therefore, the epistemological assumption is all about understanding the relationship between the knower and the known. Our third philosophical cornerstone is the axiological assumption. The axiological assumption, in its essence, emphasizes the role of values and biases in research. It's a unique perspective that acknowledges and embraces the fact that every researcher, being human, carries their own set of values, beliefs, and biases into their work. Consider this. If a researcher is studying the effects of climate change, their personal concern for the environment might influence how they interpret their findings. Rather than attempting to eliminate these values and biases, the axiological assumption suggests that we should acknowledge them openly. This is crucial because it can help us understand not only the research findings but also the process and perspective behind the findings. It's about providing a complete, transparent research picture. In essence, the axiological assumption forces us to question, how are our values influencing our research? How might our biases be shaping our interpretations? So, the axiological assumption brings to light the role of values and biases in research. Finally, we reach the methodological assumption. This assumption is all about the how. It focuses on the process of research, the steps taken to gather and analyze data. The methodological assumption essentially governs the tools and techniques used in qualitative research. Think of it like this. You're an explorer, charting a course through unexplored territory. The methodological assumption is your compass, your map, your guide. It informs your every move, shaping your journey and ultimately, the conclusions you reach. For instance, if you were researching a community's reaction to a new policy, the methodological assumption might guide you to conduct in-depth interviews, observe public meetings, or analyze social media discussions. Each of these methods provides a different perspective, a different piece of the puzzle. In short, the methodological assumption guides how the research should be conducted. It's the method behind the madness, the plan behind the process, and an integral part of qualitative research. To sum it all up, we've journeyed through the 4 cornerstones of qualitative research. The ontological, which ponders the nature of reality, the epistemological, exploring our relationship with knowledge, the axiological, scrutinizing values within research, and the methodological, which guides our research strategy. Each assumption shapes how we approach, understand, and interpret qualitative research. These 4 assumptions, my friends, form the philosophical bedrock of qualitative research. Until next time, keep exploring and learning.